Go to church.
I'm just ballin', flossin', rollin' through my neighborhood, ballin', flossin', rollin' through my neighborhood, ballin', flossin', rollin' through my neighborhood.
What's the other joint? What was the other joint we're looking at?
Okay, my will presidential, 10 presidential, money presidential, bitches presidential, everything black, so you know I'm presidential.
He gonna hook up to the front center, and he gonna pull at an angle that way.
Riding through the hood with my top down, she know I like it better when the top down. Niggas hating on me cause I'm hot now. No surprise, I know why I'm getting money, yeah. It's a lovely day, so I'ma ride the city. Cup full of something to slow down my senses. These designer shoes cost a nice penny. That's $750. We talk Pacifics, that Rolls Gold compliment.
What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video for the F-Type. Ooh, turn this fan on. It's hot here. Get that mug going. All right, so back with another video for the Jag. You see I got the Jag up, working on it again. All right, so let me tell you my issue. So, is that fan too loud? I'm gonna cut it down. That fan kind of loud. All right, so I'm gonna tell you the issue. Over the course of the last month and a half, 6 weeks, I've had squealing noise coming from the pulley. And of course, the first thing I think of when I hear this, I'm like, okay, it gotta be like the idler pulley or something. Like maybe the idler pulley is going out. I don't know what it is. I'm assuming the idler pulley. So, over this 6 week period, escalating all the way up until last week before last, about a week and a half ago, the noise was getting louder and louder. And it got to one point where it's just like, loud. I'm like, oh no, it's too loud. I stopped, parked the car, pulled it up, picked it up, put it on the jack stands, yanked the bottom off, and just slowly, I said, little by little, I'm gonna start going into it. Today, I said I'm going all in. I'm gonna go ahead and knock this, take this bottom off, and I got up under the car, and I cranked the car with the bottom plate off. I want to kind of see where that sound was coming from. So I got that, and I saw the slight movement from my harmonic balancer. My crank pulley, and which is basically this pulley right here. And I'm about to tell you about this pulley. And I saw it like it was just slightly shaking. And as the idle of the car changed, because I ain't had nobody in the car, it was a cold start, so I got to watch the idle change. I heard the car settle in, and it go coo 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 coo. It slowed down, and the pulley wobble slowed down right with it. And I'm like, oh yeah, something wrong with that pulley. Hopefully it's not the crankshaft. The car was running too strong. If it was actually the actual crankshaft messed up, it's running too strong, too good, too balanced, everything. So I know it can't be this shaft. It got to be this crank pulley. So I get up under there, yank the pulley out just now. Watching my old video because I kind of had forgot. My old video had me. I probably got this thing yanked out like 35 minutes. From the time I got the whole plate off, I'll say probably 45 minutes tops. So I pull the pulley off, and I'm trying to see what's going on, right? All right, let's get to the point. All right, what are we here for? All right, so I pulled the crank pulley off, and immediately I saw in here, you see how the color changed in the corners right there? Watch this, look. It's separating. I'm gonna get still up. That is separating. Look at that. This mug is about 60%. We're about 60% separated from the crank. We got from here to here connected, just there to there. That's it. The rest of this is just flapping, baby. It's flapping. It's a flapper. All right, this is my Velocity AP pulley. This is the upgrade. This is the lower crank pulley upgrade. So I'm gonna call them, email them, and see if I can get another one of these, because this is not supposed to feel like this. This is not supposed to feel like this. This could cause a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Hopefully I get a better one. Maybe upgrade it, I'm not sure. But I'm glad I caught it, and I'm glad I was easily able to identify. I'm glad everything went smooth. I mean, this was what we call a smoking gun. This is what I want to see. I want to see the smoking gun. You know what I'm saying? I turned the fan all the way off. Man, it's a smoking gun though, like I say, man. So I'm just glad and happy. Now, I'm gonna tell you another thing. When I was down under the car, under the bottom, I had a small intermittent oil leak, and I could not figure out how it was happening. I had lost a lot of oil. It only happened between my last oil change and the time before that, because I noticed when I pulled my oil, I was short. I was like 3 quarts low on oil, and I hadn't even got the oil light at that point yet. But my car was running like 3 quarts less on oil, and I was like, "This is crazy," because I don't see piles of oil under my car. So I had caught a puddle of oil one time, and I checked the oil level, and it was still high enough. Added some more oil to it, and I didn't see it anymore. But apparently I was losing oil, I guess, at certain increments and intervals, because when my belt on my supercharger broke the last time, it scathed one of my oil lines that come off the bottom of my oil pan, and one of my, I guess, breather hoses that goes back to the top of my motor. And that oil, that motor, I guess, under certain pressure, it'll skeet out. How did I find this out? When I was loosening the crank pulley, I had to turn the crank. That crank put pressure on the oil, and I watched it go squeak. It ran all down my arm, my back, and all that stuff, and boom. So now I fixed 2 problems that I couldn't find. I was trying to figure out where this little oil leak was coming from, and I was hoping it wasn't like a crack in my block or something, because I could not find it. But this is a successful day. I got my little issues fixed. Now I'm gonna call Velocity AP, get the new crank pulley, and I might go ahead and get the upgraded tensioner, because I think I need that from that belt slippage. So this might be a good time. Look at it, look. Go to church. All right. Well, that's the update. I keep y'all boys updated. Ladies too. Again, thanks for following. Thanks for watching. And yeah, I'm still here. Don't worry about it, baby.